Hi, I'm Michelle and welcome to Unicorn and Centaur. Today's video is about the random sword I got in the mail, what happened to my Facebook group, and how I fired myself from my job. It sounds like a lot, I know, and it is, but this is just a quick update, I swear. In the last few weeks, I have experienced two major plot twists in my life that have impacted what I do for Unicorn and Centaur. First of all, monetization. Some of y'all know I have worked for years to get this channel monetized, and last fall it finally happened. Yes, ad revenue and channel memberships meant two new streams of income. Things were looking up. I started positioning myself as the alpha mare of the Unicorn and Centaur herd of extra equestrians, right? That's when I picked up my weekly blog again on my website and doubled my weekly video output here on YouTube. All in the name of growth and views and watch time. But then the plot twist. Turns out when people told me that getting my channel monetized would be a bigger headache than I ever imagined, boy were they right. There are so many hoops to jump through, and I almost jumped them all. There was one final formality to go through, which was to get a verification code from Google through the mail. It never came. I requested it 5 separate times, checking each time to make sure that they had my mailing address correct. And yes, they did. And it never came to my house. YouTube apparently had a time limit for when that code can be entered. And when I took too long, they yanked me from the program and canceled all my channel memberships. If this was my only problem right now, I might be able to straighten all this out, but then plot twist number 2 hit me. Just recently in my Facebook group for all of you extra equestrians, I had a member get very angry at me for the way I enforced the rules of the group. Now y'all, I am no stranger to ugly behavior. You should see some of the comments and messages that I get. When you upset people, sometimes they come at you with everything they've got, even if you apologize. And I thought that my experience would mean I would have a thicker skin. But that whole drama really affected me, and it surprised me how personally I took it. It honestly made me realize that maybe I am not cut out to be the alpha mare. People are always saying, if you're that sensitive, you shouldn't be on Facebook. So, okay. I archived my Facebook group. The original Extra Equestrians Facebook group is no longer active. If you're a member of the group, you can still get there and look at posts, but you can no longer post things or comment or interact. I'm sorry if this disappoints some of y'all, but I just don't think I can do it anymore. The good news is a few of the original members were so heartbroken to lose the group that they started a new one. Now, I'm not an administrator or a moderator in that group. I am in it though. So if you're hearing all this and you're like, no, my favorite Facebook group, don't panic. There is another one. I will leave a link to the new group in the description box below for anyone who's interested in joining it. Now, these two plot twists, losing monetization and quitting the Facebook group, mean that if Unicorn and Centaur isn't my full-time job with several streams of income to support it, then I need some more time back in my schedule so that I can work for the cash to be able to keep my horses and keep this whole thing going. This means that I have to go back to 1 video per week. I know, I was having so much fun doing 2 per week, but it's just not a schedule that I can maintain if half my online income is cut off. So I kind of fired myself from being an equestrian entrepreneur. And now I'm just gonna be some weirdo on the internet who makes costumes for her horses and makes videos for YouTube. I'm still gonna make videos for YouTube, but no sponsorships, no ads, no gimmicks, no selling products for other people, just me and my own strange magic. In a nutshell, that's what the changes are. No more Facebook group, but I still have my Facebook page and my Instagram page if you want to follow me over there. I also still have my Etsy store and my Patreon. Patreon perks are still the same. I will still be doing at least 1 outtake video per month for y'all, as well as having the videos available 24 hours in advance. You can click the link in the description box below at patreon.com. And speaking of my Patreon supporters, y'all, I want to end this video with a very brief story time starring my new sword, Excalibur. It's real. Wait, let's get the effect. That was not clickbait in case someone thought I was kidding. So today, the doorbell rings and I have my usual doorbell anxiety attack, but I see the mailman out the window. It's just the mailman. It's cool. He's cool. Everyone's cool. I just have a package. Okay. There is a long, heavy box outside my door with no markings on it of any kind. What the heck? This isn't anything I ordered. I was expecting socks in the mail today and I'm like, this is not socks. There's no return address. It says it's from Amazon Services, addressed to me. I open it up and it's a freaking sword. An actual heavy, real metal sword with dragons on it. I am immediately excited. No packing slip, no note. Who sent this? Is this really for me? Like, who would send me a sword? This is so random. I texted my husband at work in case this was some weird nerd thing that he did, but he was not only shocked, but jealous. I finally found out who sent it, and it was one of my Patreon supporters, Rebecca, one of my OG patrons, who has become a wonderful friend to me over the years. She knew I had been having a rough time, and she was going to send me some flowers, and then she thought, I bet Michelle would rather have a sword. And she was right. Honestly, y'all, I think we need to normalize buying our friends swords because this elevated my day to magical status in an instant. Thank you, Rebecca, for reminding me that I'm a warrior and for inspiring the idea for a She-Ra cosplay for Halloween with our tags, with those wings. If you have watched this far, thank you so much for being here and watching my videos. And if you're still all in on Unicorn and Centaur, check the description box below for more ways you can follow what I do. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a magical day. Have a magical day. Ow. I know, what am I doing? Okay.